Plants bring people together. I like that whether you're playing in a green space or whether you're growing something together in a green space, it means that you're connecting with nature, with plants, with each other, and you're learning together.
Melchett as a health and wellbeing hub is actually home for at least 5 main healthcare services. So we've got 2 GP surgeries in the building, we've got Central London Healthcare Services, we've got the Mental Health Trust up on the 2nd floor, and we also have the GP Federation running enhanced access clinics. Some of the feedback that local community gave is that they were looking for more healthy activities, well-being activities, ways of being more active.
The courtyard garden that we have here was completely overrun. It was all bamboo, and it's still got a way to go before it's completely done. But we've achieved a lot in the sort of 4 months since we started transforming the space. It's brand new soil and it's very draining, but it's not very nutrient dense. It's a bit sandy. So this is like rotted horse poo, I think. It's mulch. It's just a space that people who use the building, but also other people from the community, can use maybe just to sit in, or also to get involved in sort of gardening groups and things that we're doing.
My name was the first one that I joined because I like this. It's good. I don't have any place at my place. It's a flat and I don't have any soil or anything. So here at least I can put my hands in soil.
I've got a balcony at home and various plants, so it'd be nice to actually know what I'm doing and how to do things. It's all very well having a great big plant, but I'd love to be able to know where to cut, know how to grow it, know how to plant it.
So we started a gardening course today that has been great and will go on for 5 weeks. And that's being run by Hammersmith Community Gardens, who are a wonderful organisation.
And luckily the Chelsea Physic Garden approached us last year. They are doing an activity called Tea, Talk and Walk. So we kind of started to work in collaboration together and they are inviting us to the garden.
And it's been a blossoming relationship. We've seen loads of faces come back again and again, as well as new faces. And what I love the most is that sense of peace and relaxation that I see on the patients' faces once they come into the garden and as time goes on. So this place is a botanic garden in the heart of central London, and it is a visitor attraction today, but it was first established in 1673 to grow and study medicinal plants, and it was set up by a group of people called the apothecaries who dispensed medicine for the masses.
You actually use. And this yew here is used a lot for cancer, as a cancer cure. And then you can see here land restoration. So certain plants can also use their roots to extract toxins from the soil. Like after Chernobyl, and there was all that horrendous pollution, they were used, sunflowers were used to...
Plants bring people together.
Toxins.
You're connecting with nature, with plants, with each other, and you're learning together. It's phenomenal. We love having community groups like Violet Melchett patients here.
It's connecting with nature. It's allowing you just to dream, to just think, and pretty much you've got a picture in your own mind and you just try and develop it.
What we know is just from anecdotal and observational evidence that being in a green space can make people feel more mindful, kind of switched off from the daily stresses of life.
You know, like oh, I think it's close to 100 years. So they cut it around here.
Something that we acknowledge here at the garden, at Chelsea Physic Garden, is that yes, we can talk about how plants are medicinal when you consume them, or how plants are healthy if you've got a great diet, but really just being around plants, when you're just observing the plants and being near them, or whether you've got your hands in the soil, whether you're doing any gardening, that is really empowering.
It really smells. It's amazing. I don't know much about flowers or plants or trees, but what I do know is that when I'm around them, I feel really relaxed. I love looking at all the colours. I find it really interesting, and it's soft on the eye, which is a break from my work and screens. and it's just quite a sort of gentle thing to do. I think it connects people. It doesn't matter how much or how little you know, it doesn't really seem to matter. It's a sort of sense of community, really, especially living in London. It's, I think, vital if you live in a city to have nature, because I think that's what we're meant to be around.
This is a very interesting one, the snail cress, and it was the first plant to germinate on the moon. It has a very short life cycle, and that's why it was